What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. It's Monday morning. 6:29 in the morning. I just left a wellness check, aka emergency service call. About a week and a half ago, actually it was Thanksgiving weekend, I completed, before my deadline, which was December 1st, an oil to gas conversion. Yeah, let's just say that. That's Sunday, the day before the 1st. I'm at the location, 5:30 in the morning. The Tankless combi, the US boiler Burnham Alta, it's already on the wall. All the piping was prefabricated at the shop. All I need to do was gas, electric to the unit, domestic hot and cold water supply to the unit, space heating returns, 2 of them, space heating supplies, 2 of them, and of course, venting. I got done solo, I think it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and the system's been performing. Last night, a little birdie inside my head said, maybe you should go check on it. Occupants of the home have not moved in yet, but they're in the process of moving in. They're furnishing the home. And I woke up this morning and it was 14 degrees out. It says 21 on my vehicle dashboard. But all is well, thank God. Floor 1 set for 60, reading 60. Floor 2 set for 60, reading 60. I raised both of those up to 68. Now they are Honeywell 9000 thermostats, but there's no Wi-Fi there yet. So once there's Wi-Fi there, I'm going to connect my app to it, and then I'll be able to know if there's a problem just by checking my app. Ain't that wonderful? Wonderful. So now I'm going to the shop at 6:32 in the morning. I spent 15 minutes there just checking on everything, make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary, make sure there's no leaks, make sure the running water is still good. But I'll be at the shop in a moment. I'll have my espresso, and then we'll finish the conversation with some food for thought. Last night at dinner, I realized that I forgot to light the menorah at the shop, the electric menorah. I believe in electric menorahs. The rest of my Orthodox brethren, they prefer, empty the garbage cans? Yes. They prefer oil, so I use electric. I like my electric menorah. Because you know why? Because the light does not go out until you turn it off. Looks like I'm gonna have to move that dumpster. Maybe I'll move it with a G-Wagon. No, I'm not gonna do that. You think I'm fucking nuts. But I am gonna push back that dumpster though, so I can get closer. Oh man. My next facility, I'm gonna have a real parking lot. And as much as it pains to mention this, the horrific attack the other night in Australia by terroristic cowards, by the way, just shocking. It really is shocking that the amount of just hatred in this world is just insane. I gotta crank up the heat here. But my thoughts and my family's thoughts and prayers to all those suffering from that tragedy in Australia. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, it's funny. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't even say it's funny. It's kind of disgusting where if you hear say someone say, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Puts a little smile on your face, Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. It's nice. And you clap and you're like, oh, you're happy. Yeah, it's festive, right? But when you hear someone say, Allah Akbar, what's the first you want to do? Run for the hills, right? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. You have creatures that are walking amongst us that have no right to breathe the same air that the rest of civilization has. 100% they have no right to breathe that in. They need to go away. And I gotta tell you, and I'm probably gonna piss off a select amount of people right now, but when our forefathers founded this great nation, the United States of America, I would bet anything that when they said freedom of speech, they did not mean all this nonsense to occur. I really do believe that. There is no way that the forefathers had that in mind. That you can have so much hatred and speak freely about it. That is not what they had in mind. And there needs to be a major change. There really does. Right? If you are not in this country legally and you've been here for X amount of years, what are you waiting for? There are processes and procedures in place to become a legal citizen. And that way you can no longer be a criminal in this country by residing in it as an illegal immigrant. Facts, right? Our forefathers also didn't want the children who were born in this country from non-American citizens. That was not the goal if you're born in America, you become an instant American citizen. That was not the goal of this process. It was the goal to make sure that the slaves, unfortunately, that was a dark moment in global history. America was not the only country that had slaves, and make that legal, right? There were a lot of other countries, especially in the continent of Africa. A lot of countries there enabled this behavior. But the amendment to, if you were born in this country, you become an American citizen, was not designed for that. It was designed for the children of slaves born in America, that they become American citizens. That's facts. Do your due diligence and research. But there's so much hatred, and it's protected by so many laws. And I am just dumbfounded how the policemen in Australia, there are many of eyewitness accounts, they were just standing there. We were doing nothing to intervene for like 10, 15 minutes. Why? Because the government is saying that, listen, if you retaliate with using deadly force, you're going to suffer. You're going to go to jail. You're going to be arrested. So you think the police in Australia want to do anything? No. And let me tell you something, and end with this, right? Australia has some of the most strictest gun laws on the face of the earth, right? Go figure. Go figure. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Mikey Pipes signing off.